In the Hawthorn room after the game was Stephen Phillips.
Well, the Hawks through to the second semi-final and another showdown with 1983 grand final opponents Essendon. One of the stars of the match, he kicked 6 goals at full forward, was Hawthorn skipper and 300-game veteran Lee Matthews. Lee, you looked as though you ran away from Hawthorn. They fought back, and from then on it was a real battle.
Yeah, I suppose we got that, that 4-goal break during the second quarter, and really, it didn't vary much for the rest of the match. It's a nice, I suppose 5 goals is a reasonably comfortable margin in the end, but it was only the last 5 minutes you said, well, they're unlikely to kick that 5 goals in the time-on period. But it was just a struggle of a match all day, yeah.
They hit you very hard, or do you think that they tried to ruffle you a little?
Oh no, you've got to go in hard in the finals. I mean, the umpires are there to decide what's legal and what's illegal, and I think both sides attack the ball hard, and that's the way finals should be played.
You kicked 6 goals. A couple of them came to you in fairly fortuitous circumstances.
Yeah, well, actually one of them, and obviously it rarely happens, but as I went to lead down the out of there, Harmsy grabbed me by the shorts, and it just happened that Glenn James was watching. So that was a nice, most of the times the umpires don't see things like that, and of course. I got one from Dermot and one where, I don't know, for some reason Dooley gave me a shove after a ball up, yeah, so,
well, that's handy getting 3 on the plate.
They're easy ones to get, aren't they?
Was it a good dress rehearsal for Essendon?
Oh, I don't know whether there's such a thing as good. I think we got through without injury, so that's obviously a big plus, but I think, Essendon and Hawthorn, on the matches they've won, have been, a fair bit better than the third side. I mean, we were 4 matches ahead of Carlton, so I think it's probably poetic justice that Essendon and Hawthorn are playing off in the second semi-final, because they've probably been the best 2 sides over the complete season.
And another of the stars of the Hawks' 30-point win was Bertie Di-Domenico. Bertie, you really revved Carlton up in that first half. What got into you?
Oh, I just wanted to get the ball, Steve, yeah.
Now, late in the game, Alan Jean sent the runner out a couple of times to get you to leave the field. You're obviously suffering from some sort of minor injury.
I had a bit of cramp in the... Thanks, fellas. A bit of cramp in the thigh. Nothing too serious.
But you wouldn't come off?
No way, I want to go down the forward line.
Well, the runner was just out there when you kicked that fabulous goal from the boundary line. Did he say anything?
Yeah, I said, good kick and just go back to your position then.
When things got a bit torrid, when Dermot was carried from the field, do you think that sort of thing really lifts a team like Hawthorn?
Yes. Dermot's a young player. He really puts in for us, and when he went off, the guys at half-time gripped together. He came back on the ground, and as far as the side's concerned, we really sort of grip together when something happens.
Be a pretty good dress rehearsal for Essendon.
Well, we've got a big one next week. Get our injuries fixed, and it's a big one next one.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Stephen Phillips, our reporter in the Hawthorn room, will be going to Scott Palmer and to the Carlton room in just a few moments.